Guys, welcome back to my channel, guys. I just remember I'm making oatmeal that use almond milk. This oatmeal came from Aldi. I use almond milk and with a little sugar for taste. I mixed out the oatmeal in cold water first and then put it in the pot. Then I let that cook for a little bit. Then I add the almond milk. You can use any almond milk. You can use any milk you want to use, but I'm using almond milk today. You can use oat milk. You can use soy milk. You can use coconut milk. You can just use water and put sweet milk to sweeten. But I'm I'm not going to tell you a lie. I do like sweet milk in my porridge, but I'm using almond milk today. So what I did, I used 1 part of water to 2 parts of almond milk. So basically, this full bottle of almond milk is only about, I use all of it. Basically all of it. I only left like, if you can see, you see, it was a full bottle and I only left this amount because when I'm making oatmeal or porridge, any other porridge, cornmeal porridge or anything, I make a big pot so I can have some for the next day and the next day for 3 days because I don't want to have to make it every day. I'm going to put it in the fridge and you warm it up back. It tastes good same way as long as you make it good. So this have to get thick up a little bit. I don't know if it want more oatmeal. Probably need some more oatmeal. Let me see. We'll wait first and see. I mean, I like it when it's too thick. It not get thick up yet. Just put on, So, this what you're looking at is mostly oat milk. Just a little bit of water. As I said, 2 parts of water to 1 part of 1 part of water, I'm sorry, rather. 1 part of water to 2 parts of almond milk. So that is saying that if I used a pint of water, I use 2 pints of almond milk to make it easier to understand. Oh, see, it's getting thick up now. Yeah, it getting thick up now. I don't think it's going to want anymore. Yeah. So it's mostly almond milk that's inside here. I just use the water to mix out the oatmeal, and I put some almond flavor, which is nice in the porridge. I put some vanilla, and of course I put some cinnamon powder, a tip of salt, just a tip of salt. See, it's getting thick, sticking up here. And you stir it occasionally to make sure it don't stick or burn in the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I have a non-stick pot, but I mean, you're not just going to leave it and go away. You're going to stay close by. Because this is the quick cook oatmeal. This is not the one that take long to cook. This is a quick cook one. Yeah. And I have a little sugar in it already. And it's just for it to thicken up now. And I'm not going to put too much sugar because what I'm going to do, when I'm serving it, if it's too fresh, I'll put a little honey. And this honey is very good. I mean, you can use any honey you want to use. Put a little honey in it. And I sometimes have it with granola and raisin. Yeah. Or any fruit of your choice. Yeah. See, it's getting thick. And I already put in the nutmeg, the cinnamon, the vanilla, a tip of salt, and some almond. I don't know if you guys know about this almond flavor. This is a brand I buy because it's cheaper. You can buy any brand. And of course, everybody know vanilla. I'll put some vanilla also. Let me turn it down now because it's getting thick. So let me turn it down. See, it get thick and nice. It don't want no more oatmeal now. It's good. And you know, when after it get cold, when it start to get cool, it will get thicker. So yeah. And if it gets too thick, you can add more water Or I could add more almond milk. I'll probably add more almond milk because I don't want it watered down too much. This is nice, yeah. This is not too thick. Is it gonna get more? I wanna cook it some more, so it's gonna get thicker. Let me taste. I wanna taste it to see if it needs anything. Can take a little bit more sugar. And I'm not gonna kill it with sugar because I don't want it too sweet. Because remember, I said I'm gonna, if it's too fresh, I'll use some honey when I'm dishing it out. If it's too fresh, I'll put some honey over it. Yeah. And I use brown sugar. I really don't like to use white sugar, granulated sugar. And I also have this kind of sugar because my husband is diabetic. So sometimes, depending on the case, I'll use this. And this is this is truffle, yeah. Sometimes I'll use some of this. And it's granulated, but yeah. But I don't fussy about granulated, but I'll use some of that. If it's too fresh still, I'll put a little of that just to cut down on the amount of sugar, you know. I'm gonna put a little of this one. I don't like it, but if I have to use it, you know, I'm a kind of person who I just go with the flow. I don't make certain things bother me. You know, if I have to use something, even if I don't like it, if it's what I have to do, then I just do it and move on with my life. And the older you get, you learn how to. The older you get, I did use regular sugar, but I didn't want to use too much regular sugar, so I put a little of the Truvia, which is no calorie sweetener. All right. Yeah, I'll put a little bit more almond milk. See, this almond milk is so nice, rich, very rich, and you know, consistency is rich. It doesn't have anything fake in it. You know, some of the things have thickeners. It doesn't have any thickener. It doesn't have any. Let me tell you what's the word that I'm trying to remember. There's a thickener that they put in certain things, but this don't have it, thank God. Let me tell you the name of it. Carbagenana, something like that. Free. That's a thickener, which is not good for you. This almond milk don't have it. Let me put the phone on it so you can see the word that I'm talking about. What? Oh, there it is. Yeah, see that word? A C word over by there. It's free of that. Yeah, it's free of that, so that's a good thing. Yeah. Oh, this is lunch. This is not breakfast. This is lunch. So we're going to have oatmeal for lunch. We eat whatever. My husband and I, we eat whatever we want, but whichever time of the day. We don't have to eat anything. I mean, we don't eat too heavy at night, in the evenings. We eat light in the evenings. Our heaviest meal, I think, most times is either breakfast or lunch, not dinner. We eat heavier for breakfast and lunch. Dinner we eat light because we're going to bed soon, so we don't want to, you know, be too. This is good. You don't want to be too filled up. unnecessarily to go to bed. That's not good for your stomach. Yeah, this have enough sugar in it. And it's healthy. It's almond milk. It's oatmeal. And we all know that oatmeal is heart healthy. So put a little bit more vanilla. And this is what I'm gonna have for my lunch. And my husband my husband and I, we're gonna have this for lunch. We had a light breakfast. My husband had boiled eggs, toast, grapes on the side, a cup of tea, and what else? And a boiled egg, yeah. Boiled egg, toast, some grapes, and a cup of tea for breakfast. And he had one of his shakes. He has a shake, something like glucerna, that he has for added vitamins and minerals because sometimes he don't eat. Basically glucerna, yeah, something like glucerna. Basically he don't eat a lot, so he has a shake in case he doesn't get enough of his nutrients from just his food. There's a shake prescribed by his doctor that he it's something like Lucerna, yeah, something like Ensure that he drinks. I do have a quick show, It's for people who have kidney problem. He's not on dialysis, but this is it. He's not on dialysis, but he does have CKD, chronic kidney disease. So because of that, he drinks this. Even though he's not on dialysis, he doesn't need to be on dialysis. He drinks this because it's low potassium, and when you have kidney disease, you should go low potassium. That's why I'm using like almond milk instead of regular milk. Yeah, to make the porridge. So he has one of these, at least one of these or two of these per day. And this is very expensive. It's not cheap. And insurance don't cover it. It's a case of 24 is like $80, 80 something dollars. Yeah, on Amazon. I'm not playing. So yeah, 24 doesn't, you can do the math. If he takes one per day, you know how long the 24 will last. So I just don't give two per day. I just give one per day because it's mighty expensive. We might be able to, I'm going to turn this off now. Yeah, we might be able to stop giving it and just give regular glucerna. Because I used to give him regular glucerna and regular Ensure or Boost, which is less expensive. But then when he took sick, they took him off those and put him on this one. So now that he's recovering so nicely. Oh, let me, hi guys. I didn't want to show myself because I have no filter on. But I don't look that bad, right? Yeah. Now that he's doing better, we may be able very soon to switch it back to the less expensive Glucerna or the less expensive Ensure. Because Ensure and Glucerna are expensive, but not compared. But this thing I just showed you is double the price of those. Yeah. So I'm like we are really ready to just go back to the Glucerna and the or the Ensure or Boost. Boost, I don't think I'm going to go back with the Boost. It's kind of full of sugar, I think. Yeah. But it helps. Because I remember back when I was sick 7 years ago, and I'd lost a lot of weight. The Boost had helped me a lot. So I'm not going to kick it, Yes, guys. So I'm going to dish the porridge, the oatmeal. Let me flip it back. Yeah. I'm going to dish it out. And there, consistency is pretty good. And it's ready to serve. Yeah. And I'm going to serve it with I'm going to serve mine with raisins and granola. Yeah. Okay, guys. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. Oh, thank you, everyone. Thank you for your subscription. Thank you for enjoying the prayer. If there's anything extra you want me to bring to you, just let me know. Yeah. And to God be the glory. Be blessed. Sister Annie here. Sister Anne. Annie is my full name, but I just say call myself Sister Anne. Love you guys. Be blessed. So this is my oatmeal. I told you I was going to have it with raisins, but I decided to have it with fresh strawberries. And I'm going to put some of this on it. Love Crunch Premium Organic Granola. Strawberry granola with dark chocolate. I'm going to put some of that on it. But this is I'm going to have mine. And this is the one that I dish out to put in the refrigerator for my husband each morning. I only have 3, so like tomorrow morning I give him a bowl, the next morning another bowl with his breakfast. So he'll have a boiled egg, a bowl of this, small bowl here of this oatmeal, a boiled egg, whole wheat toast with a little margarine or butter, a cup of tea, and a fruit. Fruits of pieces, some pieces of fruit, whether it's going to be strawberry or grapes or not ripe banana, because it's not supposed to have that because it's potassium. Whether it's going to be strawberry, not ripe banana, strawberry, grape, might be some pieces of mango. I have mango, probably peel the mango and give him some pieces of that along with his breakfast, because I like him to have a fruit with breakfast. So yeah, a boiled egg, the oatmeal, a fruit, piece of fruit, toast with butter. Yeah, not every day is going to be the same thing, but I'm just giving you an idea. Yeah, he's not fussy about granola, so no granola for him. But yeah, this is it. I'm going to cover them because I have covers. And you don't have to cool it down totally before you put it in the fridge. You can just half cool it. It's best if you're gonna store things away. It's better to store them away when they're warm. Yeah, not too hot, but not too cold either. Is the best way to store stuff. All right. Okay, guys, I'm just showing you. Yeah, and I have ripe banana and stuff I could put, but I'm not going to use the ripe banana. I'm just going to use strawberries. So this is what I'm going to have now for my lunch. All right.